The pros and cons of JPR. Right, you know the pros. Debt relief, debt jubilee, yeah, for personal debt, company debt, the national debt. Um, Rolling back the rents to what they were in 1996. So reducing rents for domestic and commercial property for, well, by 2/3 basically. Wow, that'd be amazing. That would stimulate economic growth, wouldn't it? Also doubling the minimum wage, reducing the red tape and blue tape, whatever tape there is, on business so that they can flourish, reducing taxation on business, introducing the flat rate tax, 10%, right? And VAT at 10%. So all of this would stimulate the economy massively. We would have the biggest boom time ever. And any country that would adopt this, I'm not speaking just about the UK. I mean, the UK might not adopt it, but it might be somebody else, somewhere else in the world. Great, but it'd be great. Whoever adopts these policies, they will see their economy flourish, and it'll be the best place to live in the world. The cons. What are the cons of JPR? Right, the cons of JPR. Buy-to-let landlords. I don't know. Maybe they would think that they would somehow lose out. If you've got 100 properties, I mean, I don't think you can justify forgiving 100 mortgages for someone and let them keep all 100 properties. I think there needs to be a solution. I don't think you need to penalise buy-to-let landlords. I mean, I think we need them. Because people want to rent, don't they? So we need to encourage them. But I think a lot of them are on the verge of bankruptcy, because when property prices fall, I think they will, 40-50% at least, a lot of them are going to be in trouble, probably lose everything. So how can we rectify the situation for everybody so that everyone benefits? I think you could say, right, we'll forgive your debts on all these properties, but you can keep one for every member of your family, immediate member of family. So, like spouse, children, etc. Not for uncles and aunts and things like that, no. So if you're married with 3 children and you have, 100 properties, buy to let, you'll be able to keep 5 of them. And they might think, no, I don't want to lose 95 properties. But I think you might lose them all anyway if you go bankrupt. Or you could say, okay, we're going to have 3 different schemes for buy-to-letters so that you can select the deal that's best for you. You might say, okay, you can keep as many properties to the value of the equity you have in your portfolio. So if you have an equity of 10 million in your 100 properties, then you can keep 10 million worth of property, so whatever that is. So you might say, all right, that means I can keep 12 properties. And so yeah, you can do it that way. That could be plan B. Plan A, you get to keep 1 for each member of your family. Plan B is you get the equity equivalency in property to keep. Plan C could be, what else can you do? I don't know, there might not be one. Or maybe you can think of something. Let me know. Answers on a postcard. I don't think we should penalise them, but I don't think you should say, oh, you've got 100 properties, you're about to go bankrupt in reality. We're going to pay off your 100 property mortgages, not pay off, forgive it, and you get to keep 100. I mean, I don't think that'd be fair. I think that this would be a good way to get more social housing. So if you have 100 properties and you get to keep, say, 10, then you then have 90 properties that go to the local council for social housing. Wouldn't that be brilliant? I think it'd be brilliant. So, yeah, winners and losers. I mean, I think they will be winners, buy-to-letters, because everything was looking great. But if we have a property crash, they will lose everything. So this kind of saves them a little bit, and we need them. We need people. We don't want the banks owning everything. Come on. So I think, I don't hate. I know people hate buy-to-letters. I don't think we should hate them. We need civilization. We need to find a way for everything to carry on like it was before, maybe better than before. The pros and cons of JPR. What are the cons? I only see a couple, really. The main one is bondholders. If it was the UK, for example, and you bought government debt in the form of bonds, if the government decides to forgive its own debt by law and say, no, we're not paying it back, that means all the money you've put in buying government debt, you lose that. I mean, you wouldn't get that. You wouldn't get the interest, you wouldn't get your money back. It would just be gone, wouldn't it? So yeah, some people will lose out. But the way I look at it is that if you bought government debt, then the chances are you've got a lot of other investments. I mean, you're not going to put all your eggs in one basket, are you? I mean, you're not, are you? So if you have government debt, you probably own a wide variety of stocks and shares. You probably own property as well. You might own businesses, other investments, and then government debt. I mean, nobody says, I'm going to put all my money into government debt and that's all I've got. Because, no, nobody does that. Now, if that does exist, somebody out there who's got 100 million, they've put it all in government debt and they don't own their own house and they're paying rent from the interest from the bonds. Maybe somebody could get compensation for that, I don't know. But I think if you have other investments and you're wealthy in your own right, in theory, because you have property, shares, stuff, then I think you will be expected to take it on the chin. And it's not great, but for the good of the community, in order to kickstart the economy again, I think the government will have to announce a debt jubilee for itself and hopefully for everyone else as well. There's no getting away from that. I mean, so, if somebody came to me and said, oh, should I buy government bonds now? I mean, no, I wouldn't say, yeah, go ahead, mate. I wouldn't, I think it's a risk. I think you're better off having stocks and shares, whatever, property, well, I don't know. I think property prices are going to fall by half, so there you go. Other cons. What are the other cons? Buy to let.